The closest thing I have to home is a place I've never lived. It houses not only a lifetime of memories, but the only history I can truly claim. I can't tell you where my family's from. That story was stolen by Spanish conquistadors and British colonizers, but I can tell you the story of Grandma's house in Rockingham County, where Milners have lived for hundreds of years. While each person had their skill or trade, tobacco was the main industry that kept the towns alive. My family planted and tended and pulled and dried for generations, first as slaves, then sharecroppers, and then eventually owners. My great grandfather, John I, was the one who bought this land from a white farmer, much to his neighbor's chagrin. No one knows what the I stood for, but my father and sister both carry the initial. After his death and that of his wife, Australia Settle, the future of my family's land was in flux. Some wanted to sell it and move north, and some wanted to claim something that was never theirs to begin with. It was my grandma, Shinny Maxwell, who held it all together and held on with an iron fist. This is the place where I learned how to sew, how to fish, and how to bake. It's where I shot my first gun, caught my first butterfly, and made my first plait using blades of grass. I've hated it and loved it and resented it and cherished it. I've read countless books perched on a deer stand and written countless poems laying in the back of an old pickup truck. To me, Grandma's house isn't just the one John I built by hand or the one he had built for Australia. It isn't just the one Shanae lives in now or the one my father grew up in. It's the creek that swells in spring. It's the Baptist church that thunders every week. It's the cemetery where each stone belongs to a branch of my family, Milner, Maxwell, Settle. It's that place I've made a yearly pilgrimage to for as long as I can remember, and the only place that never fails to bring me peace. It is hundreds of years of black skin, white bones, and red clay. It is 33 acres, and it's special because it's home.